Rarely does a book come around that gets everyone both addicted and flustered.
I know.
But a novel called 50 Shades of Grey has done just that.
Oh boy, if you don't know about this one, you don't want to miss this. Amy Palmer met with the Diva Moms Club to talk about the book that's too sexy to put down.
It's the book that New York women can't stop talking about. No, we're not talking about Water for Elephants, and forget the help. Women all around the tri-state area are gaga for the cult new book, 50 Shades of Grey.
Exactly. Everyone's talking about 50 Shades, everyone's talking about it. I have to read it too, I have to get in on the know.
Are you reading the book? I'm reading the book. Are you reading the book? Did she read the book?
It was like a really delicious meal that you just don't want to end.
So what is it that has women so enamored about 50 Shades? Well, let's just say the pages get a bit hot and heavy.
I read it in a day and a half, and my next trip was literally to the lingerie store.
I was so engrossed in this book one morning that I was late taking my sons to school.
50 Shades of Grey is actually a XXX novel about a 27-year-old billionaire who seduces a college grad to become his sex slave. And since hitting the shelves, it has sparked a cult following, and nowhere bigger than right here in New York.
This book really, I think for a lot of women out there, sparked this light within inside of all of us and just made us want to have sex again, and fun sex, and sexy sex, and playful sex.
The erotica was part of it, but then there was the love story.
The book has been compared to Twilight for the older set, complete with forbidden love, a dark soul, and plenty of sexual tension. And everywhere you turn, you can find a woman either talking about it, reading it, or, well, fantasizing about it.
I think that the Twilight series, even though a lot of the moms read it, it was more for the younger girls, and I think they fell in love with Edward, but I think this is our Twilight.
The three-novel set has become so popular, don't expect to find it on store shelves or for purchase online. When we found it, it was listed for almost $1,000. Clearly, 50 Shades of Grey have exceeded everyone's expectations.
It's okay to still talk about this. You don't need to cut it off at 25 and say, well, now I'm this mature, responsible parent. I can't talk about sex anymore. Guess what? You can.
Oh boy.
Oh yes, and ladies, I have a copy here. This is an autograph copy, and you cannot get this insurance by E.L. James, the author. And let me tell you something. This book was auctioned off in London for $40,000 autographed. So this is hot, hot, hot. I want to thank, I just want to thank the Azora on 91st Street for having us today. Amazing penthouse. But let me tell you something. The conversation I had with these ladies was off the charts.
Really?
Really. It's Twilight for adults. They are consumed with the characters, consumed with the whole social media campaign around it. And if you look E.L. James up, you can see she has a YouTube channel. She has soundtracks that she puts together for each novel. It's brilliant.
Yeah,
it sounds like it.
And some big stars on those soundtracks. I was looking.
Yeah, Kings of Leon. You have Snow Patrol. So she really is an expert at how to promote a book through social media. So anyone out there who's looking to do something like that, this is someone to look out for.
And she's a TV executive. She's a mom too.
She
but
is.
TV
She
executive.
gets it. But ladies, if you have not read this, Rob, you should be reading this book. It's hot.
But
I'm dying to get it.
The bottom line is that you, unless you're willing to pay a lot of money, you really can't get it right now. Is that true?
You can. You can find it in stores. Barnes & Noble does not have it. You can go on Amazon.com, but buy it for hundreds of dollars. You can download it on Kindle for $9.99.
Okay.
But people want the hardcover. They want to feel it. They want to take it with them and whisper about it with their friends.
Because I can't wait.
I can get the Kindle. Y'all are tripping trying to have this $40,000 book. No, but it sounds really good. And those ladies look like you had a good time with them.
We had such a great time chatting with them. And they really talked about how it made their love life that much better with their husbands. They were saying how it ignited that passion. And for single ladies, too. This is not just for married women. Single ladies, too, are enjoying this book.
Hold the book cover up because they want to see it up close, okay?
Yeah.
What's with the handcuffs on the cover?
So when's the movie? When's the movie?
We asked the women in the piece, who do you think should play? And Christian Bale is somebody that they are seeing could really play this part. He might be a little bit on the older side, but I have to say, I think he's a perfect choice. And ladies, you have to read this book. Jane,
we're going to get it. Okay, we're going to get it. We're going to invite you back to talk with Sarah, Jane, and myself about it.
We need to have a book club of our own about it.
We'll let Curtis Stone come, too.
Curtis, you're invited wherever you are.
All right, thank you.
Curtis.
You better get that book back from
Rob, I need that back. Okay.